Hi, I'm Superintendent George Arlotto. As the 2017-2018 school year gets underway, the 82,000 students we educate every day are going to be exposed to incredible and exciting opportunities they can use to reach their full potential. Many of those opportunities will come through technology as we seek to take advantage of the vast array of resources that are online. As our students explore the ever-expanding online universe, both academically and socially, it is important that all of us, parents, guardians, students, and staff, are cognizant of some of the perils that lurk out there. This presentation is designed to provide you with important facts about online safety, particularly as it relates to sexual predators, so that you can help keep our children safe and make their online experience a positive one. What you will see here only scratches the surface. More information, which will be updated throughout the year, can be found on our website at www.aacps.org under the Services tab.
To help keep children safe online, we all need to build awareness through knowledge. Statistics show that 96% of all teens use social media networking applications, and 21% of children in kindergarten through second grade have access to cell phones. Surveys have shown that 20% of all teens have sent or posted a nude video of themselves, and 48% of all teens have received sexually explicit messages. Law enforcement officials estimate that approximately 50,000 sexual predators are online at any given time, and that 1 in every 5 youths ages 10 to 17 have received a sexual solicitation or were approached online. Online sites such as Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat are very popular sites among teens, but so are sites like Musical.ly, which provides a platform to create and share music and videos, but offers little in terms of privacy and security. To put it simply, predators lurk on these and other sites, waiting for opportunities to engage children and gain their trust. The path to exploitation begins with seemingly innocent conversation. Listen to this convicted predator explain.
I was convicted of possession of child pornography and forcible sodomy, and was given a sentence of 45 years. I don't think there's anything that could have been done to stop me from getting online.
There's definitely research to indicate that child pornography fuels the desire and fuels the fire in someone who is interested sexually in children to go ahead and act on that.
I didn't, use any pornography for myself until I got the internet. Initially, it was heterosexual, mild pornography, and then there comes a point where that is just not, doesn't satisfy anymore. So I started to look at child pornography. In a 3-hour period of time, if I spent online, I would probably talk to 25 children. It would be my goal to find out what type of person it is that they were looking to speak to. So if it was a 13 or 14-year-old boy who was interested in speaking to a 13 or 14-year-old female, then I would be that female. There are millions of pictures online that you can download and send as far as this is who I am. Certainly a majority of the time that I spoke to children, they would have issues that they would share with me that were personal issues. I absolutely believe that the kids who I talked to, especially the ones that I spoke to most frequently, the ones that I interacted with, saw me as a friend. I'm certain that they trusted me. I'm certain that they liked me.
In the online world, predators use the same tactic, and it's what we call grooming, or law enforcement calls grooming. They build a relationship, they try to understand what they care about, they give them compliments, sometimes they'll even send presents or say nice things, and eventually a teen will start having feelings for a predator. And it's at that point where the danger begins.
The grooming behavior that we have seen can take months, or it can take a very short amount of time depending on the offender.
And little by little, the conversation will turn off into a very sexual nature, and they'll start to talk to the child about what their interests are, and they'll try to find out what the child's interests are. And often they will get the child to say things that the child couldn't even imagine talking about. And sometimes children will talk about things that they don't even know what they mean because they're clearly very adult sexual conversations.
They are inundated with sexual images and sexual conversation that allow them to very freely participate in those types of conversations and activities. Typically, I would just start by asking for a regular picture, and then if it got to that level, I would eventually ask for a picture of more of a sexual nature.
Grooming is really easy to understand once you give thought to it. Everybody wants to feel love. And these people online are willing to make you feel that way. And you know, it never occurs to you that the person that you're talking to may be a monster. And they do it in the most subtle ways. You know, you get in a fight with a friend. Your friend called you that? Oh my gosh, why would your friend ever call you that? That's not a friend. I'm your real friend. I would never say anything like that. And they pull you away from everything around you, you know, all your friends and your family and your teachers. And as you're getting pulled away, you're getting closer to him.
One of the devices that these predators use in the interactions with kids is sending them explicit photos of themselves. What they're trying to do is sort of deaden the nerve endings. They're trying to beat down the resistance. It's part of the grooming process to normalize what they're trying to do, and it's pretty insidious.
So how do predators find children and learn about them? The answer may lie inside a simple object most of us carry every day, a smartphone. Today's phones are equipped with high-end cameras that often pinpoint the exact location the photos were taken, right down to the geographic coordinates. If these settings are not disabled, the data is stored with photos and can be easily extracted when the photos are posted online. Video game consoles provide another place where danger can lurk, as predators are engaging in interactive games with unsuspected teams and gleaning personal information from those interactions. Even sites like YouTube and Twitch, where teams can engage in live game playing, offer chances for predators to strike. Anne Arundel County Public Schools has policies in place to address the use of social media by students and staff, and a series of security filters aimed to make the students' online experience both positive and safe. Parents and guardians, however, play a key role. So what can you do? First, ask your child questions about their online activity, monitor their online behavior, and require passwords to access all accounts. Consider personal controls and discuss the consequences of sharing personal information online. Educate yourself on the latest apps. They seemingly change by the day, and stay up to date. Understand that icons may not be what they appear. The calculator icon, for example, may be a covert repository for photos and videos. Finally, join your children on social media. You will learn by doing and seeing for yourself.
The online world offers many positive opportunities for children. Educating ourselves about perils that exist can help keep our children safe and maximize the positive experience. We'll continue to post resources and tips online throughout the school year. Information can also be found at sites like commonsensemedia.org, dare.org, projectchildsafe.com, and connectsafely.org, among others. Please take the time to read the information on these sites. The safety of our children depends on it. Thank you.